So if you're watching this video, you can probably relate to me when I say that I want to do something meaningful with my life. Like, I really want to make a change. I really want to leave an impact on this world and to live a life that I'm proud of living. A life that when I'm old, when I'm sitting in a rocking chair and I can't really do anything and all I can do is think about my past. A life that will cause me to just sit there smiling with satisfaction, with utter fulfillment. That is the type of life I want to live. And that isn't a normal life. That is a life that probably only 1% of the world lives. So it means that since I want to live a life that only 1% of the world lives, I'm going to have to go down a harder path. I'm going to have to go down the road not taken more often than not. In fact, I'll probably have to go down the road not taken every single time. And as I've said, it's a path that only 1% of people take. So most people are mediocre. And when most people see you doing something that's like, it's like not ordinary, they'll just criticize you. They'll try bring you down. They'll try show you that, nah, your way is wrong. Come with us. We're going to do everything the way that everyone does it, the way that everyone has been doing it, the way that you're supposed to. That's what people will try and do. They'll try to push you closer to them. And I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. Most people, like, if you chill with people who are going down the road not taking, they'll try to pull you with them. If you chill with people who are mediocre, they'll try to pull you with them. It's not a bad trait to try to pull people with you. It's just a trait that all human beings have. Like, most people will like criticize you. They'll look at you funny. They'll think you're crazy for not going down the standard path. They'll say you can't do it. They'll say that it's too risky. They'll say that you shouldn't be doing it. And the one thing that like disturbs me the most is when they say it's too risky. I honestly believe that taking the safer route is riskier than taking the risky route. Because when you take the safer route, fair enough, you're not sacrificing financial stability. You might have more financial stability. You might have more job security. You might, like, there's more of a clear path because so many people have done it. But the reason why I say it's riskier is because you now risk your soul. You're no longer risking financial stability, you're risking your soul. You're risking living a life that you don't enjoy. A life where you chose the safer route, but deep down you wanted to go down and be in the circus. Now I'm joking. But you wanted to go and do your own thing. You are now risking your soul. You can gain all the financial security in the world. You can have that good corporate job. But if you're not happy with your life, what gain is it? If you're not fulfilled by the life you've lived, what have you gained from going through the safer route? I honestly think taking the riskier option, taking the one that like gives you so much desire and energy and excitement, I honestly think that's a better choice. Because yes, you may risk financial stability, but look, at the end of the day you're gonna die. So you might as well do something that you're deeply moved by, something that motivates you. And I'm not saying chase your passion. If your passion is whatever, I'm just saying do things, do the hard things that you feel scared to do, the daunting things in your life. Do those things. Chase your fullest potential. Don't go for the safer route. And people saying that you're wrong, that you're too risky, that the path you're going down, it's not going to work. It shouldn't be your main reason to want to succeed. But you have to prove them wrong. You have to prove them wrong. Because what else are you going to do? Are you going to let them win? Are you going to be like, you know what, you're right. And then now at every family gathering, people will be like, remember that time where you wanted to do that thing? You were crazy. We brought you back to the proper side. You have to prove them wrong. But more importantly, you have to prove yourself right. You have to prove to yourself that, you know what, I could actually do it, and I actually did it. Because there's going to be two scenarios. Because you're always going to have these dreams in your life. They're always going to be there. They're always going to be present. There's two scenarios. Scenario one is you did all the work. You didn't listen to what they said. You put your head down and you grinded it out. And then you achieved everything that you wanted to achieve. You fulfilled all of your dreams. You lived a life of meaning and purpose. And in that first scenario, you're going to be so happy. You will sit in the rocking chair at the end of your life and you'll be so grateful for the work that you put in. You'll be so happy thinking about the life that you've lived. The scenario two, where you give up, where you listen to them, where you prove those people right. I don't know who those people are for you, but they are those people. You proved those people right. And now you can't help but be dissatisfied. Because even though you have the amazing job, you have the good corporate job, it's not what you wanted. It's not what the childish version of you want. It is realistic, but it's not you. And all you're left with is the fact that you proved them right. and you proved yourself wrong. Everyone will be saying, I told you so. Remember when you wanted to do that? I told you so. I told you it wouldn't work. At family gatherings, they'll be telling stories like, when Uncle Takura was young, he was like this. He tried to do this crazy thing, and they'll be laughing about it. Would you rather have scenario 1 or scenario 2? Because it's honestly in your hands. You have the ability to decide which scenario you have. And I think we all know that scenario 1 is the one you should strive for. The one where you don't listen to them. You don't listen to them imposing their limiting beliefs on you. They say you can't do it. You don't tell them you can do it. You just show them. Work so that the first scenario is guaranteed. Work so that you can prove all of them wrong. And be able to sit and lie in your bed knowing that you proved yourself right. Knowing that you did justice to yourself. So get to work. Stop listening to other people's limiting beliefs. Stop listening to your limiting beliefs. And listen to the voice inside of you that urges you to pursue greatness.